Good morning students. Today we will start a new chapter, our country India. This is the 7th chapter from your SST book. The page number is 149. India is the 7th largest country in the world. It has varied geographical features, climatic conditions, soil, water, natural vegetation. Yet there is a distinct geographical and climatic unity. So India is the 7th largest country of the world, and the geographical features, climatic conditions, soil and natural vegetation all over our country is not same. There is a variety of physical features, soil, land masses, natural vegetation. Yet there is a distinct geographical and climatic unity. For thousands of years, the northern part of country was accessible only through few mountain passes. This helps it to develop distinct culture different from countries of North and Central Asia such as China, Russia and Afghanistan. So in the northern part of India there is a great mountain called Himalaya. For thousands of years there was no road. The only accessibility was by few passes through the mountain, from where we can go to trade or anyone can come for trade. So as there was a boundary by Himalayan mountain, the northern part of India grow its own culture. It is not same as the other neighboring countries from the north like China, Russia or Afghanistan. Location and political division. India is located on the south part of Asia. India is in the continent of Asia. It lies entirely in the northern and eastern hemisphere. Nepal, China, Afghanistan lies in the north, Myanmar, Bangladesh in the east, Pakistan lies in the west, Sri Lanka in the south, separated by narrow stretch of water, the Pak Strait and by the Gulf of Munnar. The Arabian Sea lies in the west and Bay of Bengal in the east and Indian Ocean on the south. Hence, the southern half of the India is a peninsula. So, India is surrounded by three sides of water body. The western part of the water body is Arabian Sea, the eastern part is Bay of Bengal and the southern part is Indian Ocean. So, the shape of the southern part of India is like a peninsula. Rajasthan is the largest state in the size and Goa is the smallest. According to the size, Rajasthan is the largest state of India and Goa is the smallest state of India. The southernmost point of India is Indira Point in the Andaman Nicobar Island. The southernmost point of the India mainland is Kanyakumari. One more thing, here is a chart, Indian physical and political features. You have to read this chart very carefully because there is some data which you have from which maybe question come. So read it very carefully. So what we will get to know that Rajasthan is the largest state and Goa is the smallest state of India, and the southernmost part of India is Indira Point and the southernmost point of mainland is Kanyakumari. Looking at the political map of India, we see that the Tropic of Cancer latitude pass almost through the middle of India, bisecting the state of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura and Mizoram. So, which latitude do we call the Tropic of Cancer? The latitude which has the value of 23 degree and 30 minute north. So this is bisecting the states of, this is almost passed through the middle of India and it is bisecting the states Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura and Mizoram. The east-west extent of the country is about 30 degree of latitude. This is the reason why there is a difference of almost 2 hours between the eastmost part and the westmost part of the country. So the east-west extent of the country is almost 30 degrees. So there is a timing change with each degree. As the result, there is almost 2 hours difference between eastmost part of the India to westmost part of the country. To avoid confusing with the respect to time, the longitude 82 degree 30 minute east has been selected as a standard meridian for the country. It passes through Mirzapur district near Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh. So as there is a timing problem throughout the country, 2 hours difference, so there is a they decided a meridian to avoid this confusion and maintain all over India one same time. The meridian is 82 degree 30 minute east. It passes through the Mirzapur district near Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh. The local time of this meridian is India Standard Time for the whole country, as the IST meridian lies 82 degree 30 minute east of Greenwich meridian. It is standard time is exactly 5 hours 30 minutes ahead from Greenwich mean time. So as we know, Greenwich is the prime meridian. So as we are located in the east of the prime meridian, we are exactly ahead 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead from the Greenwich mean time. Physical divisions. Broadly, India has 6 major physical units with varied surface features. These are the Northern Mountain, the Northern Plain, the Great Peninsular Plateau, the Great Indian Desert, Coastal Plain and Iceland regions. So physically India is divided mainly in 6 parts: the Northern Mountain, the Northern Plain, the Great Peninsular Plateau, the Great Indian Desert, Coastal Plain and the Islands region. Each physical unit is distinct in its land features, climate, soil, natural vegetation. It also means that the crop, food, habit and life of the people is different across the regions. As the physical divisions are different from one to another, the soil texture is different. As the soil texture and the landforms are different, the climatic condition also different. So when the soil and climatic differences come, there automatically comes with the difference of natural vegetation and the lifestyle of people. Let's start. The Northern Mountain. They consist of Karakoram ranges and Himalayan fold mountain system. The Karakoram range enters India in Kashmir and moves eastward into Tibet, where it is known as Kailash range. It includes the plateau of Aksai Chian. The Siachen and Boltoro are important glaciers here. The Ladakh Jaskar range lies in the south of the Karakoram on either side of the river Indus, and it flows from northeast to northwest. So there in the Northern Mountain there are 2 ranges, Karakoram range and the Himalayan fold mountain system. The Karakoram range enters India from the Kashmir and moves eastward into the Tibet, where in India the range is known as Karakoram, but in Tibet this is known as Kailash range. It includes the plateau of Aksai Chian and Siachen, and the Boltoro are the important glaciers. So 2 main glaciers of Karakoram range is Siachen and Boltoro are important. The Ladakh and Jaskar range lies to the south of Karakoram on the either side of the river Indus as it flows from the northeast to northwest. Some important passes in the mountains served as important land routes into China and Tibet, like Sikpila is the valley of Satluj Valley in Himachal Pradesh, Bomdila in Arunachal Pradesh, and Nathula in Sikkim. So there are some passes that is very important for our trade route. These are Sikpila, that is in Satluj Valley, Himachal Pradesh, Bomdila in Arunachal Pradesh, and Nathula in Sikkim. The Himalayas extended from the river Indus to the west to the Brahmaputra in the east. There are 3 parallel ranges from north to south in this mountain system: the Himadri, the Himachal, and the Shivalik. So the west boundary of the Himalaya is Indus, and the east boundary of the Himalaya is the Brahmaputra river. The mountain ranges divided into 3 parts as there are 3 parallel ranges. These are Himadri, Himachal, and Shivalik, covering a distance of 2500 km in the shape of arc. They vary wide from 400 km in the west to 150 km in the east. Some of the world's very high peak like Mount Everest in Nepal, Kanchenjunga in Sikkim, the second highest peak in India, and the Mount K2 or Gordu in Austin, the highest peak in India, are located in the northern mountain, and Himalaya, which means the abode of snow, are new folded mountain. They are formed by the composition of folding of the earth's surface, and they are still rising gradually. They are called new folded mountain because they are formed recently in geological history between 50 million years to 2 million years ago. The eastern flanks of Himalaya are called Purvachal. They are not high as Himalaya. They are run in the north-south direction through the state of Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Mizoram. Another extension of stretch along the Bangladesh-India border as Khasi, Garo, and Jaintia hills. From north to south, there are 3 parallel ranges in Himalaya. So, as we get to know that Himalaya is a new folded mountain. We call this as the new folded mountain because the formation of Himalaya was not very old. It is new because it formed in between 50 million years to 2 million years ago, and it's still constructing itself and rising. So that is why we call this as a new folded mountain. The eastern flank of Himalaya are called Purvachal. They are not high as Himalaya, and they are run to north-south direction through the state of Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, and Mizoram. There are another extension of mountain ranges through Bangladesh-India border. These are Garo, Khasi, and Jaintia hills. These you can see in the Meghalaya state. So Himalaya is divided into 3 parts as there are 3 parallel ranges: Himadri or Greater Himalaya, Himachal or Lesser Himalaya, and Shivalik or the Outer Himalayas. We will read about Himadri, Himachal, and Shivalik to the next class. I hope you understand what I taught you today. So read it very carefully. Thank you.